With graphics like that, this guy must work out. This is our plane trip coming in. If you look real close, you can see all the blue tarps that are still scattered all over the roofs. It was quite an interesting experience. Their typical work day is from 10 to 3 with a 1-hour lunch. So, very enlightening. This is the compound we were staying at. Pretty nice accommodations. This was provided by the North American Missions Board. I think it was an old resort that they had converted and had a full-size pool. Pretty nice. And they had plenty of work vans and trucks and tools for us to use while we were there. Go home. This is a typical house in Puerto Rico. We put on 9 roofs while we were there. Most of these people were living either in relatives' houses or out on the street. And this was almost 2 years past the hurricane coming through. Pretty interesting to see the accommodations that were typical, at least in the area we were working. This was in the middle of February, and it was in the 80s the entire time we were there. So pretty tropical. They didn't have a whole lot of need for insulation. So the building aspects of how they build their houses is totally different from what we do here in the States. Heck of a header. So this is just a compilation of some pictures I took while we were out. Some of these are just views we had while we were working on top of the roofs. This is us actually building one of the roofs. This was pretty interesting. Never seen that done before. Horses were everywhere. They had them tied up like dogs. Kids were jumping on them, riding them around with their cell phones. And iguanas were all over the place. This guy needs to be a poster child for birth control. If you like that video, hit subscribe.